Hey there everybody, Bradley's Fan9 here, back with another Bandwave update. Unfortunately, it's still not safe, but I want to give you an update of everything we've figured out since the last video, and give you some updates on what to do after 30-day bans, what causes the bans. We pretty much found out what it was. There's a new iSpoofer version out there, there's new things coming out, and what things you could do with your account that got the 30-day warning, and what to do in the future with iSpoofer and what's coming up. So, hope you enjoy the video. We'll get to everything here. Just want to show you, we got our good buddy, Mr. Peach. He's a little preoccupied. He heard a noise, you know how cats are, but he's chilling with us for now. So let's get to the video. Alright, so as you can see here, iSpoofer is still working. I randomly came across a 100 IV cast form here, so I thought I might as well start the video once I find this guy. Pretty cool. Account's only level 23. If you watched the other videos, which I assume most of you did, I told you about the different accounts that I've made and what I've done in those accounts to see what would cause bans and what wouldn't. Basically, you can see the other videos for the other things we thought it may have been and the tests that we've done in the comments. But basically everything points to just signing into the third-party app, like iSpoofer or iPogo, will get your account tagged, unfortunately, and then it usually takes around a week to get hit to your account. So as long as you just sign in, doesn't matter what you do in the game, you could battle, you could teleport, you could stay at home the whole time, you could not walk, you could try whatever you want, but it's signing into the third-party app that gets your account tagged, unfortunately, and then about a week later, that's when the bans get hit on the accounts. As you saw the other video, the accounts that didn't have a red warning have gotten a red warning since. The last account that I just got hit with a red warning lasted 8 days, but it could have been just like the end of the 7th day, you know. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to avoid a red warning yet. So as I said, make sure to stay off those main accounts. It's still not safe to use them using iSpoofer or any other third-party app. So basically, if you want to use iSpoofer, which is still available, I've used Direct Download and IPA Store, and both of them get red warnings. It doesn't seem to change that. So if you want to play, use new accounts, create a new account, where basically each version that comes out, like today 3.7.0 just came out, 3.6.7 I believe it was out for quite a while. So this is the new iSpoofer update, so we won't really know until a week into it whether it's going to be the new savior or not, but basically the idea is every time a new one comes out, we keep making a new account and then see if it lasts past a week. Basically, once you hit that week point, then you basically are knowing whether you're going to get hit or not. So if you last 9 days, I'd say, you're looking pretty good. That's why when I was on my 8th day and still I got my account to level 30. And if you follow me on Instagram, Pogo Shiny Hunter, you would have seen the Shundo Nidoran female that I caught. It's pretty nice finding a Shundo again, but unfortunately it doesn't happen often, because once an account gets banned, I create a new account and then try and speed level it to level 30 so that I can Shundo hunt and other things like that. So for all the people, there's been lots of questions on this. For the people who are just coming off 30-day second strike warnings on their accounts, most of them on their mains and things like that, due to the fact that it took a week to hit the ban on your account. So a lot of people, even if you heard of the ban wave and then you stopped using the iSpoofer and just used a legit app and then still eventually got hit with a red warning, that's normal. That happened to most people because of, like I said, thanks to all the people commenting and things like that, doing other research as well as myself, to find out that basically just signing in gets you tagged and that it takes about a week to get your account hit. But if you want to use your main account, you can still do that. So basically, you're going to want to use a certain device that plays the legit app, and then you're going to want to go into, if you want to be safe, I don't think it's necessary, but if you want to be safe, go into Settings, Safari, and then clear history and website data, and then just confirm the clear. So then that'll erase the memory of the memorized Google accounts that are on your device. So then when you go to sign back in on the original app, it won't have all your spoofed accounts and ones hit with bans and things like that, in case they can track to other accounts that you have signed in. So if you want to be extra safe, settings, Safari, clear history and website data, and then you could sign back in. So I got my main account, the one with all the shundos. I got that one on my phone here. I miss it deeply. Not shundo hunting sucks. And since there's like nothing around my house here, as you can see, not lots going on over here. Hence why I spoof. It's especially in times like these, I want to say I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. It's tough times right now. It's pretty brutal. The Niantic is still banning people trying to spoof from home, trying to do things like double distance to gyms, but limit it so that stops can't spin. There's so many things they could do to help people right now, but they just limit it and still want you to spend money on their game. Anyways, I'm going to show you what's going on with iSpoofer now and the new version that recently came out and things that they've said on their Discord, things like that. So basically, if you wanted to go back on your account, that's how you do it after 30-day bans. It is safe to use it. You may get hit also with a red warning. Like when you come back to try and use it on the legit app, it may say 1 day left and look like an old red warning. That's normal. That's basically happened to everyone that I've talked to. They've been confused, but that's just normal. And then the day after, the account should be good and won't have any more warnings. So if you have 2 strikes and want to make sure your account does not get permaban, sign into the original app and just stick to playing legit on that account. You can still interact with the other ones like trade and battle. But as I said, if you want to spoof right now, use new accounts because we're still testing it. Stick with me. Eventually, they have said on their Discord, and I've seen multiple times in their comments, that they are working on their versions, trying to get them undetectable. They still will keep on their website there. It'll say a big red line underneath the direct download saying Banwave is still active. Use alts. Don't take that for granted. That's advice you should follow. So basically right now, version 3.7.0 just got released, and that one will let you see the Stunfisk in the wild. If you were playing the game when the Stunfisk first came out and using iSpoofer, you would realize that you wouldn't be able to see them. You go to the Pokestop and wouldn't see anything there. Or if you got the research, it would just hit you with a white screen. You'd have to force close. The new version of iSpoofer will fix that, so you can catch that Stunfisk now. And as I said, they are working on their updates, but since it takes like a week after getting tagged to see if you got banned, you really don't know if the new version is safe or not. So I've got an account that I created on version 3.6.7, I believe was the one before this, after my recent one got hit. So let's just check here when I got this one created. So April Fools, that's when I created this one. So around the 8th is when it should maybe get hit with the ban, using that old version. But now I also got this other account that I just created today with the new version. So I'm going to see after on the 10th of April, we'll see if that one's good or not. That's basically the tester. Like if they both don't get hit, that means you can sign into any account, will be safe. But we got to just keep testing new versions until we end up not getting hit with these red bans. Red warnings, bans, whatever you want to call them. So they are working on it. Unfortunately, it's still not safe to use any important accounts. Stay off those important accounts. Use new accounts only if you want to spoof. If you want to play on those 30-day ban accounts that are recently coming off, most of them are recently coming off, you can sign into the original app and just play legit and stick with that. As far as future iSpoofer news, I'll stick with me, and obviously you could tell what I'm doing here. Thanks for all the help, people that have also done research. I'll keep creating new accounts and testing new things. So stick with me, and hopefully eventually we'll be able to spoof safely again. So in the meantime, have fun out there. It's still fun to make new accounts and check all the things going on. You can still hunt for shinies. And there's a new event coming out too. If you're following me on Instagram, like I said, you can see all that information there. So, and also you could go ahead and visit my website, bradleysfan9.com. There's lots of spoofing information there. I'll update there on new shiny releases that come out, so you can stay up to date on what shinies are out there, which ones are upcoming, and tons of other things on there. So go ahead and explore that. Let me know. Feedback's always nice. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my video. Unfortunately, still not safe to spoof on anything on your mains, but hopefully we'll get there eventually, so stick with me. Stay safe, everybody. Have fun. We'll get through this. See you next time. Say bye to Mr. Peach.